Hello, Ada here. Thank you so much for stopping by Mommy Lhey's YouTube channel. Today I am showing you how to make a fold over using Photoshop and Mommy Lhey's December Little Bits Digitals. Thanks again for stopping by and hope you enjoy. Once I have Photoshop open, which if you are familiar with Photoshop, this is what it looks like. I opened up all the files. What you see down here, you see where my finger is? This is the photo bin. I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 images. Now, once I click on the images, you'll see all the ones that I have opened up that I will be, I guess, adjusting the size, and this is what it's going to look like. This is what we are going to try to get to, and I'm going to show you guys how I created this sheet here. Now, first you want to start off with a blank file, which if you see my mouse, it's on the very top. You can follow my mouse here, and you're going to click on File. You're going to click on Blank New File, and in your settings you want to make sure it says US paper. The size has to be the letter size, and it's an 8.5 by 11 size. And as far as the background contents, it's going to be white. So once that's all set up, you're going to click OK, and you have your basic white 8 by 10 sheet there. Okay, now we're going to set that aside, and we are going to start off with this flag image. This is one of the images that she includes again as a free download if you are a subscriber. Now what we're going to do is, once we have this open, we are going to take the lasso tool, which if you see my mouse here, the lasso tool is all the way to your left. Click on the lasso tool, and then the mouse will look like a little lasso once you have it over the image. And we are going to lasso around the images that we are going to use, which are these tags, which are so cute. Alright, I lassoed them around, and now we're going to go back up to the left, and we want to make sure we click on our grab tool. Because once you have it lassoed, you want to make sure that you're able to grab it and move it around, see? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to click on the photo bin, which if you see my mouse here, I am going down to the left corner here, click on photo bin, and then you see the these images open up. So what we're going to do is you're going to click on this image real quick, just so you know what we're working with. These here are the exact size of the Erin Condren boxes. Mommy Lhey does an amazing job by providing us the exact sizes. All we have to do is just print them up, cut them out, and they fit perfectly in our Erin Condren boxes. So seeing she does that for us, this is what I'm going to use as a template to adjust those tags. Very simple, very quick. So I am going to click on the one that I already lassoed. Here are the tags, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and I'm going to drag this over to the page where it has all the Erin Condren boxes already sized up. And if you can see there, I'm going to try to zoom in. Okay, if you can see now, the tags are laying right on top, which is okay, because what I want to do is we're going to adjust them. And now you're going to bring in the corners. You'll see your mouse here, and you're going to bring in this corner and just scooch it on down. Okay, and I'm using these boxes back here to kind of get an idea of where the sizes of these flags are going to be. So it's very, very easy. All you got to do is play with your little mouse here and just adjust them, and just make sure that you look at all of the flags, and you want to make sure that they are perfectly aligned with the boxes behind them. Okay, that looks really good. So that's basically how I sized it up. So I am leaving it as is. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to, let's see, unzoom this. Alright, so in order for us to work with these tags now, we're going to move it over to the blank sheet. Oh, that's the one I already did. Where's the blank one? There's the blank one. Okay, so we're going to move that over to the blank sheet. So I just clicked on the top tab right here. It says untitled because I haven't saved it yet. I'm going to go down to my photo bin. I am going to look for this image. Oh, there it is right there. No, that's not the one. Here it is. That's the image. And we're going to click and drag it down here. On the very bottom, you see the blank untitled page. We're going to click it and drag it right to this section right there. And there it is. This is the size. And you're gonna see here, I'm gonna zoom in on this image. You're gonna see there's some, little bit of things that you need to erase. This is gonna be so simple, guys. I kind of accidentally lassoed out an image. We're gonna get rid of that. But we're also getting rid of everything else. You'll see why. Okay, so we're gonna erase all these images. Oh no, you're thinking it's a disaster. What are you doing, Ada? No, you'll see why. Okay, so right now we're just going to work on this one. I click the erase button, the eraser over here, and you see the little circle shows up. That's the eraser. I'm going to click on the grab tool, and now all you see is one tag. That's okay. You'll see what we're going to do. So what we want to do is we want to bring it up to the top, and keep in mind when you make these tags, you're going to fold over this paper, and that's where you're gonna make the little opening. So I'm gonna place this image there, and then I'm gonna place a similar image over here. So all I gotta do now is I am going over to the right, and you see this blue box over here. I am going to right click, and you're gonna see an option that says duplicate layer. We're gonna click on that, and layer one copy is gonna show up. Just hit OK. And then bring your mouse and just scooch it over. And there is another image. So now we have two of the same one. That's quite all right. Now, in order for us to keep getting the rest of them, how I erased them, all we got to do is go back to photo bin, click on the images where we got it. They're still there. Just because we clicked and drag it doesn't mean they disappear. They stay where they're at, so we can use them multiple times. So now I can click and drag this image again to that blank piece of paper we were just working on, and there is the image again. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the eraser. You're going to see the circle again, and seeing I have these images already, I don't need this one anymore. So let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of these other two. Okay, and all of a sudden all you have is one. Don't hit the eraser on here. When you do erase, all I have to do is click and drag it around the area you want to erase. So now we're going to click the grab tool, and we're going to grab this little tag and place it where we want to. Kind of eyeball it, and that's the image where I want. Again, we're going to copy and paste this image. Which is, if you click on that, you'll see the blue on the right highlighted in blue. All you do is right click on that, hit duplicate layer. It says layer 2 copy, click OK, perfect. And then all you do is put your mouse over it, click and drag the second image. There you go. And then you're going to do that to all of the other ones. Okay, I'm going to fast forward it. All right, now I'm going to show you how I added the images onto these tags. going down to photo tool, the photo bin again. And you see, remember how we opened up all the images? We made sure we had all the images we're going to work with. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to use this image. We're going to lasso the font that we want to use. So let's start with Sparkle. We are lassoing this image, this font. And once that's lassoed, you want to click on your grab tool. Then come down to your photo bin, and you're going to see these images down at the bottom. And once you see these images, you can click and drag the image to where you want it to go. And we want it to go here. Okay, and then you look for the image, and there it is. Now, if you click and drag this image, it's going to be underneath, so that's not going to work. So what you're going to do is you're coming over to the right. You're gonna click and drag this image where it says layer 5, and it shows also the name, the text that you have, and you're gonna click and drag it to the very top because you want to make sure it's layered on top of the tags, not behind it. All right, so there it is. And you're just basically going to shrink it, bring it in just like we did the tags. Size it up the way you want and place it where you'd like. Again, you can just use your mouse and use these arrow buttons. You can also highlight it and make sure you could use your keyboard with it and use your keyboard to move it around. If you're familiar with Photoshop, I'm pretty sure you'll get an idea of what how to move your images. But that's it. Once that's set, guys, you're all set. You save your image. All right, guys, that's it. Make sure when you're done, I'm going to show you the finished product here. Click on File. You want to make sure you have it saved as, and then you name your file here. Click Save. Do I want to replace it? Yes, it's already been saved. So I'm saving it again. Once that's saved, guys, I'm just going to leave Photoshop open. You're going to go down to your files. You're going to see the PDF file. I saved it under ML tags. Double click on that, and I use Adobe to print out this image. For some reason, when you print out from Photoshop, the sizes tend to be distorted. So this is where I'm going to use it. I'm not going to hit the print button because I already printed out. Hit the print button for yourself, and you're ready to go. Now I'm going to show you how I cut these out. Alright, guys, once you have it all printed out, I'm going to show you how I cut it out. I basically use my cutting board here, and we're going to cut it as close to the image as possible. Okay, so we're just going to use this very top one. Okay, and at this point, what I'm going to do is I am going to fold this over. Okay, so we're just going to fold this over. Okay, and this is where I am going to cut the other end. Alright, I'm going to cut the corners here. Cut this corner here. And you guys have a cute little fold over that's going to go right into your Erin Condren. That's where it's going to go. And it's like a cute little message box. So cute. And what I used to tape that down is my Planner Glue. So all I have to do is glue that down. And you're all set. Now, the reason why I like using this glue is because even though it's still wet, you could still adjust it and move the image. There you go. It's perfect. Cute. You can put little messages in there. You can put dates, whatever, but I will show you some pictures at the end of this tutorial. Hope this helped. Hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment box below, and I hope you have a good time. Happy crafting, guys. Thanks for joining us on Mommy Lhey's channel. Take care. Bye.